Hi there, this is Nora from Central Japan. Today I am on hiking mission in a place not that far from Nagoya, but feels like it's in the middle of nowhere. I invite you to join me on this walk. Let's check it out together. Let's start from the very beginning. I took a train. The stop itself is 30 minutes train ride from Nagoya station. And here we are. As you can see, I was the only one who get off this train. Nobody is on the platform on both directions. The platform is extremely narrow and unbelievably long, much longer than usual platforms. Well, let's check after the train is gone. Like literally nobody is here. Not a soul. The view is very, very pleasant. It is a mountain area and we are a little bit elevated above the main ground. You can see one tunnel. My train came out of there. And the platform almost reaches that tunnel, just a little bit of gap. Nice view. And on the other side, there is another tunnel. On our right, we have beautiful mountain area with river and a dam. And on the left, we have another mountain. I wonder how we can get out of here. Let's walk and check the area. It's not that easy to film. The platform is really, really narrow. The place is called Jokoji. As strange as it is actually a very, very old stop. They started to operate train and built the station here in the very beginning of 20th century. Well, there is a roof, that's great. Yeah, afar on the right, you probably can see a little bit of the dam. But no people. There are some chairs though. I checked the statistics and statistics said that on daily basis only about 150 passengers will use this stop for this station. The train is going opposite direction and see, the train decided not to stop. Only local trains may stop here. But it is so beautiful. Well, it seems I found the exit. That is the tunnel, the dam. And it's time to go out. We are going into the mountains. How nice is this? Not only into the mountains, but also downstairs. A little bit creepy. Well, people who need special assistance cannot use this stop. They don't have any elevators or escalators here. That's why people who are coming here, they're usually coming for hiking. Fit, healthy people only. It is not the end, but at least we can see the light at the very end of this tunnel. This is so-called unattended, unstaffed station, and everything is based on trust. So if you use the actual paper ticket, you're supposed to put your ticket in this box for company to count how many people used this station today. If you are like me and using usually gadgets or plastic cards, you have special machine for that. Green for entry and yellow for exit. We are getting out. Check the balance on my card, and we are not on the ground yet, but we are on the other side from the platform. See the river, and there is one more canal with water running very, very fast. As you can see, the water is running there under the houses. And these are the first people I could see in this area. Sorry for bothering.
すいません。
Some people who come hiking, they come by cars actually, not by train. The water is running so fast, both in the river and in this canal. And above us is the station itself, very, very elevated. The path is absolutely narrow, but the weather is nice. Let's enjoy. Well, you might need it, but it is old school public washroom. Don't even want to look there. Wow.
すいませ
The
ん。
truck is here for some maintenance work with the pipes. I literally squeezed between the house and this truck. That is how narrow the path is. This is the staircase up to the station, to the platform in the opposite direction, and this is the entrance to the hiking route. Let's check a little bit further. So houses, but some people still live here. They even have a cafe and maybe some businesses. It is so bright, not that easy to film. And you can see how water is running directly under the houses. So this water is the part of irrigation system, and the water runs all the way to the field and rice paddies. And local people, if you need some water to clean, to wash things, definitely not to drink or cook, they also can use water from this canal. Yeah, this is the cafe. Some houses are actually locked and abandoned, but I believe that in some of them people are still living. What is this place? During bubble economy, this area was very popular with tourists for staying in the ryokans. So these houses, it's hard to believe, but they also doubled as ryokans, traditional mini hotels. When people come and enjoy hot bath and the nature around. Let's get more view from the bridge. Bridge is also very traditional and it looks really old, the same as houses around. The river is quite noisy. See, these houses, they are almost like from anime. What a place! Great for taking pictures. So on the other side, the ryokans are still used by many people, so they are operated. On this side, they are all abandoned. But look how wonderful it is. The houses we just passed, they actually have one more floor below. Can you imagine to stay in the room just above the river? be a little bit noisy because of the water. Amazing view. Fantastic. Let's go a little bit farther to the actual entry to the hiking course. Wow, I like this place. Even though it is a little bit honestly creepy, I hope it is safe. So these traditional hotels, mini hotels, ryokans, they are very small. But here on the left, now the water is running. Yeah, that's wonderful thing. I noticed some stairs, emergency stairs, I guess, for those who take care of the platforms. And here on the left there is the big hotel, not like huge, but really bigger than everything else in this area. And it used to serve even international customers during also bubble economy. And then something happened. It stays like this for many years, at least from 1995. And the story goes around that the owner of this place actually ran away and couldn't be located since then. And because of that, the local authorities don't have any rights to do anything with this building. It's totally abandoned, absolutely running down, the windows and glasses broken. Well, some people park their cars here because there is no better parking space if you come for hiking. But can you imagine this huge building all empty for decades? And the owner is unknown and nothing can be done. The only thing that authorities did, they installed video cameras to prevent from the acts of vandalism. So you cannot enter, otherwise you are going to be breaking the law. Things like this also can happen. And hard to believe once it was a flourishing business. Yeah, the hotel is massive, very long. And on the other side, on the road, that is mountain. Well, here you cannot even park your cars. The path is very narrow. Well, probably everything stays untouched there. Inside, you can see the curtains was pulled by the wind coming through the broken window. All right, and we are going hiking now. Wow, there is a train running between two tunnels. that bridge above us is actually for the cars. But we are going a little bit further. Here you could see some people going in and out of the course already. There is that old huge ivy. Oh my god, it's so gigantic, amazing. And that is a railway bridge between two tunnels, and it is probably the shortest shortest distance between two tunnels. If we are lucky enough, we probably can see one more train passing by. But now let's walk a little bit farther, deeper into the forest, into the mountain. Well, if you hear the signal, it means that the train is approaching. And it's hard to tell from which side. Okay, we saw the train, great. And here you can see Torii Gate, which means there is a shrine ahead of us. Let's go a little bit farther and enjoy the nature. So if you are trying to take this course for hiking, it's better to set up a certain amount of time you can spend here, because the mountains go here non-stop. This is the area between Aichi and Gifu, and if you have like enough time, 5 or 6 hours, you might find yourself already in Gifu prefecture, not Aichi. But it is very difficult. If you come by car, you'd better to come back by the same course, otherwise it takes too much time to get to your car. I rarely go for very long hiking. Sometimes it is just 2 hours, 3 hours, max 5 hours of hiking. And it is constantly ups and downs. You visit several mountains. The whole area is mountain area. It is very nice. Well, now I keep going, and I want to tell thank you for watching, and see you some other time. Bye for now.